Hi guys, so this is the typical 50 things about me video. So I'm going to give you guys 50 things about myself. Number one, I really don't like makeup. Number two, I speak technically four languages: English, Spanish, sign language, and number three, I'm afraid of animals, and I have always been, especially as a kid. Even though we have fish, a bird, and a cat here at my mom's, I'm still afraid. Shh. Number four, so I've always dreamed of being in the Backstreet Boys Everybody Backstreet's Back video. I think that's the most amazing music video that was ever made during the boy band era. So, yeah, I wish I was in that video. Number five, I totally love all kinds of food from different cultures, but I'm not obsessed with the one from my own culture. I know that's weird. I'm Hispanic. I do love tostones and white rice and kidney beans, but I'm not a fan of all the other stuff, especially a lot of the meats. I love Asian food and I love Italian cuisine, but I'm not a fan of Hispanic food. So number six, I totally actually skipped number six and I made 7 and 8, and then I said, wait a minute, I don't have a number 6 video. So yeah, I totally skipped number 6. So that fact is sometimes I kind of forget things, but I'm really, really good at remembering like where people live and people's phone numbers. So if you ever give me your phone number, chances are I'll always remember it. Isn't that scary? Number 7, I collect erasers and pencils. I think I have over 300 something erasers, and they're not just like general pink erasers or anything like that. No, these are erasers that are like houses and milk cartons and all these cute little doodads. And then pencils, they're not just regular yellow pencils. These are pencils with designs, big pencils, like 2-foot tall pencils, those huge ones that they used to sell when I was a kid. Yeah, so that's my collection. Oh, and I have Disney pins too. That's another collection I have. Number 8, I have competed in pageants for, well, since 2008. National American Miss was my first pageant ever. Number 9, I don't like those phrases, YOLO. I think the phrases like YOLO are kind of dumb. I don't agree with them at all. And they make you sound uneducated. That's just my opinion. But I do not like the phrase YOLO. Number 10, I love French fries. I am so obsessed with French fries. It's really bad sometimes. Like sometimes I'll have French fries for lunch and for dinner. Sometimes a snack too. I love French fries. And I know they're so bad for you, but they're delicious. Number 11, I dream of traveling all 50 states. And I hope to accomplish that in my 20s, please. So someday I will visit all 50 states in the US. Number 12, I am almost deathly afraid of fish. I will go to the beach. I love the beach. I think it's relaxing. But if something swims by my leg or if something gooey touches me while I'm in the water around my ankles, I will freak out and run out. I am afraid of fish. Number 13, I don't like the heat. I know what you're gonna say. I live in Florida. I should be used to it. I get that at work a lot, but I do not like the heat. I am somebody who, kind of gross, but I do sweat a lot when it's hot outside, and I can't stand the humidity. I honestly wish it snowed here. I would have snow all the time as opposed to just sweating every single day for about half the year. I do not like the heat. Number 14, I love to sing. I do. I really love to sing, but sometimes I feel like my forte is singing in Spanish. I don't know. I feel that some of Christina Aguilera's songs from her first album that were in Spanish, I can sing those really, really, really well. But sometimes when it comes to singing them in English, they're not that good. but in Spanish they're actually really good. But I also sing Broadway songs, and those always come out pretty good too. Number 15, it's really hard to come up with 50 things about myself. I'm just putting that out there. That's what I'm thinking right now.
So number 16, I used to want to be a fashion designer when I was in high school, and then I wanted to be a nurse. And then I changed to what I'm currently studying, my undergrad program, speech pathology. But I did want to be a fashion designer. Sometimes I kind of think I should still do it. I love to draw dresses, especially formal gowns. Number 17, I love bows. I love ribbons in my hair and bows. I can thank my mother for that because she used to put bows in my hair every single day of my life as a child. I love bows. Number 18, sometimes I wish I lived in New York City. I love the city life. Number 19, I've always dreamed of at least being a rockette, even if it was for a summer intensive. Just getting the experience of it would be awesome. But that was one of my childhood dreams, and it kind of still is. Number 20, I don't actually have a childhood best friend that's still my best friend today. I've had many friends throughout the years. I've never really had like this best friend that I've kept from elementary to middle to high school. 21, I always wanted to do cheerleading at least once in my life. I went to a high school that didn't have any sports, so that means we didn't have any cheerleading. Still kind of want to do it. Number 22, well, I love social media and I like social networking, but I'm not a big Pinterest person. I have a Pinterest, but I really don't use it. Number 23, I work for not one, but 2 major theme park corporations. Number 24, I volunteer on a weekly basis. So it's usually at Give Kids the World, but I volunteer every single week. I never try to stop doing it. I love volunteering. Number 25 is more of an honesty thing. I'm kind of getting tired of this. I'm halfway through and I still have 25 more. Number 26, I love acting, and I've actually been in several projects with various companies, and I've done a short film. So, yeah, I like acting. Number 27, I never have free time. I'm always busy. I'm always booking my schedule. So, I don't ever want people to get offended if they ask me, hey, do you want to hang out? But they ask me kind of last minute, because I like to plan all my things in advance. Number 28, being a title holder to me is something that I believe is defined by you as a person. The crown doesn't define you, you define it. Number 29, I wear glasses and contacts. Mostly you'll see me in my contacts. 30, I used to be obsessed with Disney stuff when I was a kid. I was obsessed with the Disney parks, the Disney rides, the Disney movies, and when I was 12, I was highly obsessed with the Disney cruise. I'm not so much anymore. It's kind of whatever to me, but yeah, I used to be obsessed with it pretty bad too. 31, I like roller coasters, but I'm kind of afraid of them. It's weird. I really, really like going on thrill rides, but I get really nervous sometimes. 32, Christmas is my favorite holiday of all time. Some people count their birthdays, but I don't count my birthday. I'm getting old anyways, kind of. I love Christmas. Number 33, I dream of being on a billboard one day. I don't know for what, and I don't know what I would be doing on the billboard, but I really, really at least want to be on one billboard in my life. Number 34, I've been a bridesmaid in my godmother's wedding, but I really want to have a friend who gets married and I can be a bridesmaid in her wedding. I really do. I think that would be so much fun. Number 35, my favorite latest musical artist or musical group is Il Volo. They are an Italian pop opera group. They are 3 male singers, and they sing beautifully. Number 36, I love Publix cake. It's a grocery store chain down south, and I am absolutely obsessed with Publix cake. Whenever I have a birthday party, my cake has to be from Publix. Number 37, I actually don't like to read very much. I will read if I have to, but I'm not a big reader. Number 38, I only like soft serve ice cream. Isn't that weird? So number 39, one of my favorite snacks is the small tub of Cool Whip. Like the whipped cream. Number 41, my family doesn't have a designated baseball team that they love, but my parents are from New York City. They were born there. So I just go for the New York Yankees. Number 42, I really don't understand sports. I've tried. I don't get it. Number 43, I usually only drink water. Believe it or not, soda is my social beverage. Number 44, I love sparkly stuff. Rhinestones and gems and anything like that. If it sparkles, I love it. Number 45, I was never really big on Halloween. Just wasn't my thing. Number 46, when I was little, I used to have an imaginary friend named Angelica. She was based off of Angelica Pickles, but I called her my sister. Number 47, I don't understand this filter for my webcam. Number 48, I don't believe in naps. Number 49, I love all kinds of music. On my iPhone, I have from Blake Shelton to Luke Bryan to Dixie Chicks to Ricky Martin, Backstreet Boys, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Daft Punk, Slipknot. I have almost everything on my phone. So I'm not very picky about music. And 50! Number 50 is... I have no idea. I ran out of things to say. I'm sorry.